Earl, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about this project that I've talked about probably like 2 years ago, right? And I've been extremely bullish on this project here. But before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We are on the road to 20K subscribers, so if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you think down below. Big time, and have you guys played it yet? And let me know in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, there's also a link to the Discord, so if you guys want to join in that crypto conversation we're having daily, hit that link to join the Discord. And while you're in the Discord, you guys can ask your questions about how to get into some upcoming projects, private sales with the Patreon, because we're getting into a lot of projects, private sales, and I believe this is going to be hugely beneficial for you guys for the upcoming bull market that we're going to have. And not to mention, we're also partnered with DAO Maker, which now gives us access to public sales that are launching on DAO Maker. So this gives us access to a wider range of altcoins coming out for the next bull market, private and public sales. So if you guys do not want to miss out on those, join that Patreon, join the Discord, and let's get right into the video, guys. Now, it's crazy to think that the first time I made this video was over 2 years ago, just before the last bull market we had, right? This was the first video I made on these guys and why I was extremely bullish on them. And this was the second video I made on them, and I told you guys to buy their NFTs. It was a big reason. If you guys held on to these NFTs, I'm pretty sure you guys didn't, because I didn't, right? You guys would have gotten an airdrop of these tokens, of the time tokens, right? This was pivotal for this right now. But as you guys can see, I was very early on in explaining this to you guys. So if you guys don't know, Bigtime launched their token together with their preseason of their game. Players enjoy the game. Tokens has utility in game. Was already released on Coinbase. This is a huge listing for Bigtime, guys. When I remember what I told you guys, projects listed on Coinbase get exposure to a bunch of new investors, and people are going to look at Bigtime as one of those projects that they're going to want to invest. And of course, there was a fair launch. Like I told you guys, it was an airdrop. Right now it is sitting at $40 million market cap. Of course, the fully diluted is crazy, right, at a $1.2 billion evaluation. But we won't hit that fully diluted evaluation for a few years. I'm predicting around 5 years before we even get to that high, right? So I think this is the best time where we're going to be making the most money from Bigtime is going to be in the early stages of its life cycle, right? So going into 2024 and 2025, I think this is going to be the potential to be able to make the most money from Bigtime. But Bigtime has launched, right? When it launched, it has gone crazy. It did like a 400% in that day, right? And people slept on it because some people didn't even know that it had launched, right? Right now it is down 7.9% on the day. I'm waiting for this to come down a little bit more before I even get my first buys on this, because I think this is going to probably be the biggest Web3 gaming altcoin. We all have been looking for it, right? We've all thought it was going to be Gala. We thought it was going to be Illuvium. You know, you got a bunch of other gaming altcoins that are in a race for what is going to be the biggest Web3 game. And I think Bigtime has the opportunity to become the biggest Web3 game and the biggest opportunity to make the most money in that sector. Right now, as you guys can see, it has gone crazy from 7 cents. It just got listed Wednesday. You guys were able to buy it, and now it got up to about 30 cents, right? And I'm gonna wait for this to come back down to, you know, present a nice buying opportunity. Now, I told you guys to buy the NFTs, and as you guys can see from my transaction history on here, in December of 2021, I started to make my first purchases on it. And of course, I've gotten some good ones. I got the legendary small, the mythic medium, which gave me the most return. Then I even bought the epic small, right? I deposited more money and bought that, then sold them. As you guys can see, I sold them decent ROI. Now I could have had a better ROI. I was just missed out on some of the big sales, but I was very early on in buying this, as you guys can see. So I'm thinking that I'm going to start to play Bigtime on my EA-verse channel. If you guys haven't already subscribed to that, check out the link down below. This is going to be Web3 gaming related. Now, the team is the reason why I'm extremely bullish on Bigtime and why I think they're going to probably be the leading Web3 game cryptocurrency that we're going to see in this space. You can scroll down here, right? The about is here. Bigtime Studios has recruited an all-star team of game industry veterans from Epic Games, Rockstar, Riot, Activision, Blizzard, and more. Individually, we've contributed to some of the best loved franchises in gaming history, including Fortnite, Gears of War, Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Overwatch. That's just to name a few. You guys get to scroll down a little bit and get to see who's a part of this team, and this is why I'm super bullish on these guys. This team is the reason why I think they're going to be essentially the biggest Web3 game. Now you guys can scroll down on their website, get a nice little understanding that the preseason is here. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to get my get some content of Bigtime on the EA-verse channel, because I think this is going to be one of those big games that a lot of people are going to want to play. And the thing that I think could lead them to success is if they're able to get a huge gaming Twitch streamer to actually play this game, because I think this has the potential to really shake up Web3 gaming as we know it. But this is pretty much what I'm going to be betting on in terms of one of the biggest gaming altcoins we have there. And as you guys can see, it's around a $40 million market cap as of right now. The potential, this is, I'm extremely surprised that this wasn't already at least in the hundreds of millions for the game, right? So that means there's opportunity for us to make more money on this game during the early stages of its life cycle, because they don't have as much of its token out. Of course, when you get to that point where the fully diluted evaluation is finally realized, there has been a lot of inflation in that, right? Which is why I'm targeting 2024 to 2025 to actually have the opportunity to make the most amount of money from Bigtime as of right now. So when you go ahead and go on to the gaming market cap, as you guys can see, it is at a $6.8 billion market cap as of right now. And let's just say Bigtime was actually supposed to reach the market cap of just Gala, right? That would actually be a 9x from its prices, right? Where it would actually put Bigtime at around $2 and some change, right? So this is just huge just to get it to Gala's market cap as of right now. And I do think that we could see this maybe closer to $1 billion market cap, right? So this is a perfect time to really start the research Bigtime. And if you're playing it, let me know how you guys been feeling about it on the actual game, and how do you guys feel that it will compare to these other Web3 games, because you know you got Illuvium right now that is in their beta. They got their game out. Gala has some games out. Of course, I don't think Axie and Sandbox will stay up here, stay like the leading gaming altcoins for too long, but we'll see. There's a lot of gaming projects. How do you guys think Bigtime will fare against all of these? And because Bigtime is a standalone game, that means the game has to be very good, very streamable, like I told you guys, to actually succeed, right? And I believe with their team, they're going to make this a potential giant, right? That experience behind that team is huge. No other Web3 game I see here actually has the type of experience that they have, especially as a standalone game, right? I want to know how you guys think about this, right? Because I'm extremely bullish on Bigtime. I actually think this is probably going to be the biggest Web3 game we're going to see for the next bull run. But you guys let me know how you guys feel about that. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We're on the road to 20K subscribers. So if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.